Welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Chargers and the Cyclones. The first game day of the season for these two teams. I want to welcome everybody into another edition of our Fall 24 Battle Court season. I am Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you the call on all 6 matches today. How you doing, Stu?
I am well, Andrew. A great day to play Jai-Alai here in the Magic City. And from what I understand, if we have fans who participate with DraftKings, they have the ability to bet on the outcome of which team they think is going to win the game day total. Not just individual teams playing against each other, but whether or not the Chargers or the Cyclones are going to win today.
Yes, new wagering opportunity. Check that out over at DraftKings. In addition to set winners, match winning bets as well over there at DraftKings. Ready to go with our first match. Let's see the two players. Third division singles between Benny. Hard to say. I mean, kind of ironic, a veteran of this third division here at just 21 years old. Number 55 there on the left, taking on Foronda.
Veteran.
Yes, new player in this group, Foronda. Second division last year for the Fireballs, making his debut here in Division 3 for the Cyclones.
Benny serves. The game day has begun. Foronda, backhand from the 9 line. He goes deep. Robote comes to the 7. Benny to the inside. Foronda reaches out, makes a fine grab. Robote forehand. Benny makes the catch. Inside placement, read by Foronda, stopped by Foronda. Foronda going deep from the Costado. Robote left side by Benny. It's a 2-all. Does not open, stopped by Foronda. Foronda low and hard to the feet of Benny. He scoops it up. Backhand 2-all. Stopped, but not held on to by Foronda. A very well played point to start things off here for Battle Court. Benny serves for the Chargers.
It'll be really interesting to see Foronda this season now dropping to the third division. I mean, really tough in that second group. Nicholas, Iturbide, Jairo, Arats, all veterans with tons of court experience. Now he's a 3. Might be a little bit easier for him in singles and doubles, but a tough first matchup here against Benny.
Robote left side. Big bounce stopped by Foronda. Foronda from the forehand. Scooped up by Benny. Benny on the backhand goes deep. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Stopped by Foronda. Foronda powerfully going overhead. Benny makes a great grab there at the 10 line. Beautiful catch by Foronda. There's the backhand. Robote forehand. Foronda, beautiful catch there at the side wall. Foronda having a lot of success with just reaching out and grabbing that on the tip. Scoop, tipped. That's a third point for Benny. He leads 3-0. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
A conservative play so far. I mean, really for Benny, a couple 2-all attempts off the Robote, but keeping the ball to the inside, placing it pretty well. And you mentioned Foronda's made a couple plays right on the side wall just with one hand. Spectacular catches to keep these rallies going, but still nothing to show for it early on.
That ball is tipped off the serve. That is a 4th point for Benny. Benny leads 4-0. Rare miss by Foronda there. I mean, just
right. Serve kind of right to him. Oh.
Here's the backhand by Foronda. Robote, left side. Benny coming back to the 11 line. He'll make a soft save. Caught by Foronda. Foronda fakes the 2-all, puts it inside to score. There'll be no shutout in our first match of the day. Foronda has 1 point for the Cyclone. He serves.
Well, that Costado's so effective. Forces the defense to just freeze for a second. Does Benny commit to the 2-all? Does he defend the inside? He chose the 2-all. Foronda kept it on the wall, getting him his first point of this match.
Beautiful catch by Benny, pulling that off the side wall. Here's the backhand. Backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown wall to wall from the left side. This rebote, that rebound off the front wall, played up at the 5 line. Catch by Foronda. Foronda hard to the inside, scoop by Benny. Foronda on the catch. Oh, that ball goes off the frame of Benny Sesta. That's 2 points for Foronda. He has the serve once again. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, just a little indecisive on that throw, crossing the sidewall late. Benny not sure if it was going to make its way out to be played on the rebote. He went for it, but saw him looking over to his teammates saying, hey, let that ball come out. Got to be easier for you to play it on the back end as opposed to going for that catch.
Big backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand missed by Foronda. That is 5 points and a possible set point for Benny.
Big backhand and put it right on the side wall. Difficult to get in there with the right side.
It's been tremendous to be able to watch Benny develop here in his professional highlight career at Magic City. Now this is his 3rd year, I believe it is? 3rd or 4th year? 3rd year. Yeah, his 3rd year, starting off at just 17. Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Benny, I started in 2020. I'm sorry, Stu. I wasn't sure what you were.
So it's 4 years.
4 years
4
now
years
with the program.
Okay. So first you want to make me sound like I absolutely know nothing of what I'm speaking. Okay, thanks,
correct.
Andrew.
Yes.
I appreciate that. And
I just wanted to let you.
You came in and corrected me. Okay. Statistician, there's the backhand by Foronda. Here's the backhand by Benny. Difficult maneuvering by Benny. He gets in there, makes the catch. Good composure, and a perfect throw for the set. Point and set for Benny of the Chargers. 2 minutes on the board. We'll come back out and play our second set. So in addition to making me look like I know nothing of what I speak, which is fine, that was a great first set, huh?
Well played. I mean, you got Benny finishing at 3-2 last season in his 3rd division. Foronda 0-5 in Division 2. Never know how the jump is going to go, especially when you're moving down a rank. And Benny, I mean, simple style of play, kept the ball to the inside. Worked out for him there, 6-2. Made fewer mistakes, really.
Here we are in the DraftKings players cage. Players come back here to take their breaks and to prepare for upcoming sets. Reminder that you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City League Fronton in Miami, Florida. Day 2 of the fall 2024 season. Be playing through December finals, I believe you said was December 13th?
December 13th.
There we go.
On Friday night.
There you see Zuleika consulting with Benny. Seasoned professional there in Zuleika. Benny, again, 4 years of professional experience, but what a player. I like to say that Benny is to playing what Andrew is to announcing in the highlight. That's the way I kind of see it in my head. You guys have that kindred spirit.
Mm. I see what you're getting at. Makes sense. Yeah.
Fresh face. And people just walk by me and look at me and shake their heads. Just, man, still doing this, huh? And then they see Andrew. It's like, Andrew.
Well, Benny, I mean, as you said, 21 years old now. It's been the captain of this team for a couple seasons, so definitely the veteran of this Chargers team.
Definitely wise and mature beyond his years, no question about that.
Oh, he's been on the Chargers every season of Battle Court. I mean, now in season 6. And, yeah, the only one on this team that's been there. Zuleika a year later, Iturbide as well. Benny looking to see if he can close this out in straight sets. All battle court matches, the player that loses the previous set begins the next one with control of the serve. Foronda begins set 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin the second set. Foronda will have the serve for the Cyclones. Foronda serves. Our second set has begun. Rotate forehand to the inside. Caught by Foronda. Rotate forehand. Big bounce. Stopped by Benny. Benny going for that placement. That lands just in to score. Well thrown by Benny.
A smart throw. Almost got a little bit too much sidewall there. Had to worry about the outside boundary line, which is, I mean, you got that screen up there at the top of the court. You got the outer boundary line. The only concerns when you go for that three-wall play, Benny just snuck it in.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. There's a backhand by Foronda. Benny's there. Benny to the inside. Foronda, rebote left side for the bounce. That ball is tipped, well thrown by Foronda to score. We're all tied up, 1-1. Foronda has the serve for the Cyclones.
Yeah, Benny likes to attack when his opponent is playing those rebotes high to the inside, but if you don't get there in the air, you set yourself up for the more difficult scoop than you have to. You see there kind of going quick bounce right up in him on the right side and just couldn't control it there.
There's a backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand to the inside. Benny takes it off the sidewall at the 10 line. Rebote left side, it's a 2-all. Lands in and scores. 2 points for Foronda, he serves. Flirting with that, I mean, you want to land it away from your opponent. And sometimes a little dangerous to flirt with that line. Remember here in Highline Battle Court, that ball touches the line, it's out. Different than some other sports, as you pointed out. Rebote forehand, caught by Benny. Benny to the inside. Rebote forehand by Foronda. Benny makes the catch, winds up. Costado, caught in the air by Foronda. Ball tipped. Benny has his second point. We're all tied up 2-2 in the second set. Benny has the serve for the Chargers.
Doing a much better job of reading the ball there for Benny, getting to 2 in the air and finally killing it with that strong forehand. The key there, crossing the sidewall late, changing up the spin, forcing the miss by Foronda.
There's the backhand by Foronda. Rebote comes right up the middle, hard throw. There's the backhand by Foronda. Rebote forehand by Benny. Straight to the corner, out to the rebote, and off the tip of Foronda's cesta. That is 3 points for Benny. And the Chargers, Benny has the serve.
Yeah, really nice rebote, dropping it right in the corner, kind of dying off the back wall. And good to see the development in Benny's game. I mean, you put on the tape from his first battle court matches back in the day. I mean, he was a great catcher of the ball always, but
yeah.
I mean, not a lot of shots, not a ton of power, not a great rebote. And you see here now passing consistently. Just good to see that development from a young player.
Here's a backhand to the inside. Rebote, forehand. Rebote left side. Benny makes the catch at the 6 line. Low and hard to the inside. That's a beautiful scoop. And the backhand return by Foronda. On the wall, Foronda's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Rotate dying. Benny makes a save from the floor. Foronda's there. Foronda back to the inside at the side wall. That will score. 3-3. Here's the catch by Foronda from the outside. Powerful forehand. That Rebote hit the overhead screen just out of play. 4 points for Foronda. We are going to 6 points. First to 6 points win this set. Foronda has the serve for the Cyclones.
Well, that's why you kind of say the backhand 2-all more of a trick shot. If it doesn't work out, it can backfire like that. It has to play. Yeah, that's tough a defensive position for Benny.
Opponent, you know, if your opponent doesn't have a particularly strong right side, that's one thing. But consistently through these two teams and most of Battle Court, guys' forehands are pretty dangerous. Here's a backhand beautifully thrown by Benny. Rebote forehand to the outside. Benny eyes the Rebote. To the inside he goes. Foronda makes that catch in the air at the 7. Here's the catch by Benny. Backhand from the 10. Rebote forehand. Catch by Benny. 2-all by Benny. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 5 points and a possible set here for Foronda. He serves.
We really haven't seen Benny throw the Costado 2-all at any point this match. Off the Rebote a couple, but I mean, prime opportunity right there. Just didn't quite look comfortable.
I think we talked about this, or at least I talked about this yesterday. I think footsteps. When you're winding up
Sure.
like that, you know, you do have a little bit of time to see where your opponent is. And if you see your opponent reading what you're about to throw, sometimes you go to make a little adjustments in how you're throwing it. Just don't.
It was just something
just
about
commit to it and throw it.
Yeah, exactly right. The arm angle just looked a little bit different than we're used to seeing Benny throw those 2-alls.
There's a backhand by Benny. Rebote dying off the back wall. Foronda makes a save. Here's Benny. Beautiful catch by Foronda at the 8 line. Rebote forehand. 2-all opens and scores for Foronda. Well thrown. Point and set for Foronda of the Cyclones. 2 minutes go up on the board. We will come back and play our third and decisive set momentarily. So there you have it. First 2 sets are done. We are going to go to our third set. Again, the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
I see some replays here. Foronda, there's the Costano shoulder level throw, left side of the player's body. The 2-all, you see Benny that lean back to the inside and
got me.
I'm going the other way. Another 2-all here by Foronda, just in. Benny got to it, but tipping it high on the right side. Not an easy catch. Another one here by Foronda, low and hard, right at Benny's feet. Couldn't scoop it up.
Again, Foronda, one of these players who's not going to do anything particularly fancy. He's just going to step up to the ball, catch it, and try to throw it where his opponent's not, make the saves where he can. One of the veterans of this roster, many rosters of professional highlight. One of them. There you go. Foronda and Tennessee together. Just.
Hey, get that aerial view, Stu. How about that? You see the whole Cyclones team there. Well,
that's right.
At least 4 to the 6. Amigarena there, new to the squad, as is Rock back behind him.
That's right. Rock gets all of that hair stuffed into the helmet. Quite effectively, actually. Amigarena there under the hood.
Foronda and Amigarena, the 2 and 3 for the Fireballs last season, respectively, now have flip-flopped. Amigarena the 2 for the Cyclones, and Foronda the 3 for that Cyclones.
Standout season. Towards the end of last year, he just got better week by week by week. That was really good to see.
New team, a new rank for both players. Foronda going to get his first singles win, his Battle Court career, coming down to the third set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin the third and final set for this match. The first player to get 6 points will win this first match of the game day. Benny has the serve for the Chargers. Is he? What? Benny serves. Here's the backhand on the return by Foronda, dropping. Saved by Benny. Foronda passes on it, makes the rebote save. Benny attacks up at the 3 line. Looking for that placement to the outside. Tremendous play by Benny. That will land in and score. Benny gets the first point in the 3rd and decisive set.
We see how Foronda's moving up. If you see your opponent doing that, the high carambole is an even better play because you get it over his head a little bit easier. You don't have to risk throwing it off the court. And look at that, shooting off the back wall out towards where the judges are standing on the outside of that court.
It's all based on the bounce. It's really based on the bounce. It has to come off the side wall and cut to the back wall. I mean,
really the only risk is having your opponent catch that in the air on the outside, yeah, but if 100%. He's up at the 7 line or 8 line, it's a tough catch.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Rebote forehand. Catch by Foronda. Rebote forehand straight back. Benny's there. Benny from the right side. Beautiful scoop by Foronda. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Benny, lifting up to the front wall. Low and hard from Foronda. Benny scoops it up. Backhand from the 11. Big backhand by Benny. Forehand to the outside. Benny has the rebote, shoots the 2-all. Foronda gets there, stops it, returns a carom that catches the pad, and the pad is bad. 2 points for Benny.
Yeah, it looked like he just kind of rushed that throw. I mean, didn't have a whole lot of time. Benny, with good recognition, was moving back towards the outside.
Foronda gets out there. So you're not just running to get there. You got to catch it in the cesta. A margin of error of a ½ inch on either. If you're catching it in the middle of the cesta, there's only an inch difference between the width of the cesta and the ball. So if you're catching it there and centering it in the basket, margin of error of about ½ an inch at anywhere from 75 to 140 miles an hour, depending upon the throw. Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. There's the backhand by Foronda. Rebote forehand by Foronda. Powerful throw, stopped by Benny. Benny's going to wind up, throw the 2-all. That lands in perfectly to score. Very well executed by Benny. He has 3 points. Foronda still looking to get on the board here in this 3rd set. Benny's got the serve.
Yeah, I mean, just a lot more committed to the throw. You see the follow through here. Nice finish on the 2-wall, opens up, landing just inside the boundary line and scoring. If you overlay those 2 that he threw, the one earlier that he dropped in the pad and that one, I think you're going to see it look a lot different.
Absolutely. There's a backhand by Foronda. Rebote forehand by Benny. Foronda makes the catch. Benny passes on the scoop, turns the rebote instead. Foronda takes it on the forehand at the 9 line. Low and hard. Benny for the rebote again. Difficult save, just up to the front wall. Here's Foronda from the 7 line. Rebote by Benny. Scoop by Foronda. To the inside it goes. Enough play for Rebote? Benny says yes. The blind Rebote makes it up to the front wall. Karam will score. Well played by Foronda. No shutout here in the 3rd set. Foronda's on the board with a point and the serve.
Oh, you love to see that effort by Benny. A couple of spectacular saves. Look at this one. No look, blind, no energy, just flicked it up.
Situational awareness, knowing where the ball is in your cesta, knowing how to get it up to the front wall. Having court presence, just Benny's got it all. Really well done. There's the backhand by Benny. Robote forehand. Robote left side is a 2-all, down and up. And Benny has a tipped ball. That is 2 points for Foronda now. The Cyclones, Benny with 3. First to 6 will win the set and the match.
You mentioned the margin of error in that basket. Benny looked like he lost his footing a bit, making his way out to that catch. Could have been the difference there, lining it up and opposed to tipping it as he did. 3-2, Foronda's cut that lead to just 1 point now.
Here's the backhand by Foronda. Here's the backhand by Foronda again. To the inside it goes. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Benny. Passes. Robote forehand. Foronda makes the save. Benny attacks. Has it on the right side. Going for that 3-wall play again. Foronda in place for the Robote to the inside at Benny's feet. What a scoop.
Oh,
what
my.
A beautiful play by both players. Benny getting out of the way, Foronda capitalizing on it. We are tied at 3 points apiece. Foronda has the serve for the Cyclones. Great, again, great situational awareness here for Benny. Makes the scoop, throws it, makes sure he doesn't hit himself, boom. And Foronda, with a face full of Benny, kept his eye on the ball and made the scoop. Really well done. Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Robote forehand. Catch by Benny. Scoop attempt is tipped. 4 points for Benny. The Chargers, he serves.
Benny's had a little bit better success on the forehand when he's crossed the side wall. This one just coming in low and hard. Not easy to line it up.
See, if you take a look at Foronda's head, Foronda saw him duck down and got distracted by the duck. And looked at Benny, then looked back at the ball. Now you got to maintain your focus on the ball. I mean, I'm saying it's easy sitting from the announcer's booth, but
sure,
maintain your focus on that ball the entire time you're supposed to be catching it. There's the backhand by Foronda. Benny looks for the Robote. He's got it from the 9 line. Here's Foronda winding up. Gustavo 2-all will score. 4-4 is the score. Foronda has the serve.
Such a nice 2-all there, especially how close he was to the side wall as he threw it. I mean, at that angle, Benny thought no way he's going to shoot the 2-all. By the time he recognized it, ball was by him. Well done.
Here's the backhand by Benny to the inside. Robote by Foronda, high to the front wall. Benny takes it in the air, winds up. Scoop attempt is missed. Benny has 5 points and a possible match point.
Benny just took control of that point right from the start. Big backhand. Foronda lays up the Robote. Benny attacks hard to the inside and gets a quick 5th point.
Excellent serve by Benny. Here's the backhand by Foronda. Right up the middle. Robote coming out to Benny. Benny to the inside.
Well placed.
Foronda, great catch at the 10 line. Backhand to pass. Dropping. Robote forehand. Foronda takes it in the air. Foronda low and hard to the inside. Benny stays to the back. Makes the catch at the 11 line. Robote forehand. Foronda reaches around and take that on the forehand. Right side back to the inside. Benny. Scoop by Foronda. Velo by Foronda. Stopped by Benny. Carom by Benny will score for the win. Point and a well-played match for Benny of the Chargers.
Captain of the Chargers and winner of our first match. Here he is, Benny.
All right, Benny, congratulations on winning that match, your first win of the season. What are the expectations going into this fall 24 season?
Yeah, I mean, the expectations are obviously to make the playoffs and hopefully make the championship. And especially winning that first match definitely gives you the confidence going into the rest of the season.
What was your preparation like over the summer break for this first match of the day? First match of any of the Chargers? Yeah,
well, when we first ended last season, obviously take a little break, rest a little bit. But I've been practicing a lot in the off season, mostly doubles, not a lot of singles practice. So I need to get back into my single shape.
Well, Benny, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens today.
Yeah, thank you.